Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga 100% walkthrough. The last time we actually finished up our prequel levels. We don't got anything left here. For some reason, though, the YouTube video is taking uber long to upload. It's been uploading for like 3-4 hours now, and it's still not done, so my guess is these 2 episodes will probably be out overnight, if I had to guess. For some reason, they are just not uploading, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead but it's alright because the VODs are up for a full week, so I'll be able to re-upload it if anything weird happens, so it'll be alright. So, to start off today's episode, like always, we're gonna go in here and get all of the extras and characters. Well, this time we're gonna get all of the characters in episode 3. And then we'll have all of the prequel characters. And we are also going to get all the extras that we unlocked the last time as well. So let's go ahead and hop on in here. We're going to scroll all the way over to Grievous's Bodyguard, which is a Magna Guard. I refuse to call it this. It is called a Magna Guard. So let's go ahead and buy the Magna Guard. General Grievous, super excited for this one. Wookiee, we already have the Clone Episode 3. Clone Episode 3 Pilot. Clone Episode 3 Swamp, Clone Episode 3 Walker. Now we got Mace Windu Episode 3, which I kind of like because he's got like these really cool like gray pants on and this gray robe, you know. He don't got like the regular Jedi getup. His fit's a little different. It's a little bit more drippy than the Episode 2 one, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we got Disguise Clone. Oh, I just bought the first one for A New Hope. Oops. So I just got Rebel Trooper by accident. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up right there. So yeah, from the Magna Guard to Disguised Clone, that is all the Episode 3 characters. So now we move on to our extras. Let's see where we're at. Hold on. This is Episode 1. Let's see. Should have a few to buy here. Super Astromech, Super Jedi Slam, Super Thermal Detonators, Deflect Bolts, and Dark Side. There we go. Now, we don't really need to turn on the Dark Side one. I'm still going to keep Stud Magnet off. Turn Character Studs back on. Oh, yeah, because we just did the, I didn't close my game from earlier, so first off, I'm going to put Pooh Money on because we're going to be able to use that today. Perfect Deflect, definitely. Exploding Blaster Bolts, nah. Force Pull, yes. Super Jedi Slam, yes. Thermal Detonator would do. Deflect Bolts, yes. Dark Side I'm going to keep off because if you do it, everyone's lightsaber turns red. So now we're going to turn all of these on. Although, actually, I'd rather have them be red than purple. Because, yeah, alright, the dark side does overpower the super lightsabers, so we are actually going to keep that on. So, now we got A New Hope. Let's go ahead and get cracking here. Now that we got our characters purchased. Secret Planes, we don't have shit on this level, so I'll actually be able to fully 100% show you where everything is without needing to explain blue studs. So that's pretty good. I am gonna be Mace Windu, actually. Alright, here we go. A New Hope time. If you're on YouTube, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for more, like always. Alright, so there's nothing in here. You can blow up those things with thermal detonators, but there's no actual mini kit in this room. So once you have that, you can go ahead and go forward. Once again, I don't think there's anything here. Now we're gonna turn right and use Dark Force on here. I have the Dark Side extra on, so I can use anybody that is a Force wielder to do this. This is a little double score zone, and your first mini kit is in there as well. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and proceed. We don't need to really be in here. You can open this, however. I'm gonna open this, but there's really nothing in here. I think you get like, yeah. I'm not really sure what the point of this room is. It's really weird. But yeah, okay, you can't proceed unless you destroy them. Come on, bro. There we go. Alright, come back here. There's this silver object right here. Blow that up with a thermal detonator, and then you can drop on down. There's a bunch of blues down here you can get, and more importantly, there is a mini kit. So, once you have that, there's gonna be like this little wall right here. It's really weird. You can go in that chute to get that other blue if you want, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, there's no mini kit in there, so we're gonna go ahead and just grapple all the way to the top. Now, right here where you build these two gears, there should be some platforms to the right that you can force. So we're gonna go ahead and do that in just 1 second. Now you can force these platforms right here and hop up and get your third mini kit. So there you go. Alright, now we can proceed. Now, the next mini kit isn't until the next area. We gotta scare off Darth Vader here. I'm gonna use Django because you can get 2 hits at the same time. Here. There we go. Now after that he's gonna run away. After he runs away, then you can come in here. If you go to the right, when you come in here, there should be a Bounty Hunter access panel. Go ahead and use that. And then head on in here. Now we got a bunch of... You got all this stuff right here. Go to the end of the corridor. Okay. So now we gotta go all the way down here, once you're in here. And it'll spit out these pieces once you walk up on these ramps. Just go ahead and build all of them up. There you go. That should be mini kit number 4. There you go. Now we're gonna walk this way. There's one grape thing right there. Is there another one in this access? Oh no, what's this? Oh, this is a little vehicle. You're actually gonna need one of these. You're gonna need one of those, so keep that in mind. There's a certain room where you need to put a vehicle on this pressure plate. So keep that in mind. So now we need to go around and find these 3 grape things. First one was right here. So what I'm actually going to do is backtrack a little bit and make sure that there's nothing I'm missing. Because there was some containers out here to smash. This was the part that I meant that there's a lot of different pathways to take and everything. Okay, the second one is actually out here, next to one of these panels. So now we're gonna go back in. Now that we have those two, so that was number 2. The first one was in this hallway. Remember, we got it in this hallway. It was back a little bit though, so it was right. I think it was right there, but it just disappeared now. Oh no! It was in here. There it is. It was right there. So now what you want to do is take this protocol droid and do that panel right there. They got some more stuff to smash in here, and I'm pretty sure it's back here somewhere, one of these 3. There it is. That's number 3, and then it'll spawn at the end of the hallway. So now, one more time, we gotta backtrack once again. There you go, that should be minikit number 5. Now we're gonna go up here, into this room, up here. So here you go. Okay, now we're in here. What you want to do is use your force to shower all of these. Some thermal detonator shit to get over here. I don't think you need to destroy that though. I think that's just for fun. And then there should be a little bit more right here. Alright, so now you just go around and destroy this stuff. There should be pieces of a car in this one up here. You can build a second vehicle for your second player if you have a second player with you. I'm just going to build it real quick for the blues. But we already have our vehicle that we're going to use out there. But you can use either one of them. After you get this red brick though, just remember to bring one with you. Okay? You are going to need one. It's annoying, but you just gotta bring it with you through the level until you get to the mini kit that you need. So just keep that in mind. We're gonna keep that one here though, but it's assembled. Alright, that's how you get your 2 vehicles. There's one in the hallway, I'm gonna use them. Once you smash all of that, you should get your red power brick. So now you should be at 5 mini kits and a red power brick. Right, like so. Now you're finally done with this split hallway thing here. So now we just want to backtrack and make sure you hop in this vehicle. Now let's go ahead and proceed the story way. I think this access panel puts you... Yeah, that was that door that we couldn't get through, so that's literally just another pathway. Alright, let's hop back in our vehicle here. I might need to destroy those stormtroopers before this opens. No, you can just go right in. Okay, now we're in this area. Make sure you are keeping the vehicle with you, okay? Now, in this room, when you push these boxes, do not go in the room yet. Because you have these things here that you have to stack. There's 1, there's 2, and then... that's the little ramp, okay. Once you stack these 2 boxes, you can jump on up here. Wait, I just missed that jump. Jump up on up there, and get mini kit number 6. Now, be careful. Okay, it's not there. It's either this one. No. Okay. Go ahead and hit this access panel here. But be careful, because these first 2 things on the left here, once you force them to, it should make a mini kit appear. Yes, okay. So it's the first 2 vents on the left side after the C-3PO access panel. Okay? So there's number 7. Now, I made a rookie mistake because I forgot my vehicle. Do not forget your vehicle. Let's keep it pushing. Make sure you go to the next area every time in your vehicle too, so it goes with you. So now we gotta do this astromech panel, and this is the last time you're going to need your vehicle to go to the next area with you, because this is where we're going to do this. So, this is the pressure plate right here, so just go ahead and park your vehicle right there, and after it raises all the way, the 8th mini kit should spawn. There's a thermal detonator thing here to do. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. Okay. So there's that. We do not need to use that mechanism, however. We can just go ahead and go straight to the next area. There should be 3 blue flowers that you gotta smash now. One of these panels in this room has one. There it is. It's the second panel right here. Right before you get to the stormtroopers, the second panel in the middle should have one. Let me go the other way. Oh wait, no, not the other way. What's this? Okay, that was just that panel. Alright, so now we can come over here. I'm just gonna super Jedi slam everybody. And do it once more. And once more. And once more. Until they stop coming. Like, please. Okay. So, now we're in here. Just deal with everybody real quick. Okay. So, that one on the left did not... Another is hidden. So there should be an Imperial access panel somewhere close by. I'm going to be looking for that. Is that it to the left? Yes, it is. Okay. So, next we're going to come over here to the left. There's a Stormtrooper access panel. Go ahead and use Vader or somebody that can use these. Now we're going to come in here. I like this part. Look at them floating out there. It's a nice touch, bro. Alright, now smash these two right there, and a flower should be launched out. You don't need to do this, it's just kind of for fun, you know, it's like shits and giggles. But, I don't know, it's pretty funny. You can just let Imperial officers and stormtroopers out of there. It's kind of funny. Alright, anyway, so now we come back in here. Was there anything to blow up in this hallway? No. Okay. We can proceed then. I think. Yeah, okay. We can proceed. There it is. So, the last one... Let's go ahead and grab Django. The last one is in this silver object right here. There is the third one, and then the mini kit spawns at the end of the hallway. So that should be number 9, I'm pretty sure, right? Let's see. Yes, okay. Now, you want to use this astromech panel right here. And in the room with the beach troopers... Oh shit, let me just kill them. In the room with the beach troopers, there's a drain that needs dark side force on it. Go ahead and pull that, and once it drains, you will get your 10th and final mini kit of this level. So now you should have everything. We're good to save and exit. Awesome. 14 million now, huh? It's a little crazy. Imperial Shuttle. Or not Imperial Shuttle, the Star Destroyer. Sorry. And we got another mini kit. There we go. There we go. Through the Jundland Waste. I have 4 mini kits here. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. This is a long level, so I'm going to try and speed through it as fast as I can. Alright, this time, I'm going to be... I played these two. I'm going to be Shock T. She never gets any love from the Star Wars community. Some of the other background Jedi do, like Kit Fisto and Plo Koon, but she doesn't. Ever. I'm not gonna lie, she looks badass with a red lightsaber. Okay. Okay. So the first thing we want to do, without wasting any time, because this level's long as shit. Alright, so over here, you're gonna need to use a thermal detonator and then glide across right in here. Now there's 2 things you're gonna want to get here. There's a red power brick and a mini kit. Okay, so once you're back here, you wanna... Oh, they gave me General Grievous. That's cool. You wanna stack all of these up, just like so, and then double jump up here, then glide across and push that cart down. Once you do that, it's gonna ram into that wall back there and reveal the red power brick. I don't think that leads to any mini kits at all. I'm pretty sure that's just a slide to get studs. Alright, now come over here. We're gonna switch off of R2-D2. Switch to someone who can use the dark side, or not the dark side, someone who can use the Force. Well, get their red power brick. So there you go. You should have a red power brick now. Now, we're gonna force these out, and I'm pretty sure in the middle one, or there's not a middle one. Something over here has a mini kit, bro. I'm gonna find it. Hold on, give me 1 second. We have this well right here. Maybe it has to do with that. Let's go ahead and build the pieces here. I have a feeling it's just studs, though. Go ahead and use the Force on that. Yeah, it's studs. Okay, so we don't need to do that. Let's see. In this hut? No. There's a blue I want to get up there. I think it's in this one. Okay, I think not. Oh, actually, there's no mini kit here at all. I am tripping. Yeah, okay. Switch to Django or somebody that can float on across. There you go. That should be mini kit number 1. What does it say? Near some black doors? Okay, we gotta backtrack a little bit because that room took us all the way over there. Okay, so we gotta build this grapple point right here. And then you float across and get your short character, just like Anakin boy, into here. And then you should be able to get your second mini kit. That's number 2. So you should be at 2 and a red power brick. Now, we're gonna drop back down and use the dark side to blast open that black set of doors right there, okay? Now we're in this room, and we gotta force these bombs up on this cliff so that it makes some holes for us to platform on. Now, once you do that, you can jump up and get your third mini kit. That should be your third. I don't feel like fighting all these fuckers. But with perfect deflect, you can't get hit with blasters. It's actually awesome. Okay, I guess that blue just disappeared. Alright, now we don't have anything for a little while. Not until we get to the part with the sand crawler. Like, I just got perfect deflect, like, yeah, this is gonna make this level so much faster. Having that extra on, because they definitely do get really annoying. So yeah, we gotta do some story beats real quick. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. I did not say it in the last episode, I'm sorry. That's just for some blue, just for a blue. I usually get the blues, but I'm actually gonna skip it for now. So, now we're at this area. Just like in story, I'm gonna set this up real quick, and then the only thing I'm gonna get stud-wise is this. Just because there's 3 right in front of my face. 3 blues right in front of my face. So, now we just want to make it all the way up to the top part of the sand crawler. Oh wait, that actually becomes tedious when you have force grapple leap on, because you're trying to force it and you end up grappling. So, just do it from the bottom row there. Okay, so now, once you're up top here, you'd usually smash that to get inside the sand crawler, but before you do that, I want you to throw a thermal detonator over here. Alright, maybe, you might need to throw a couple to get it all destroyed, but once it's all destroyed, it should reveal 2 buttons, and those 2 buttons make a small chute appear, so turn into your short character and go on in there, and that should be mini kit number 4. Okay, that's number 4. Now the next mini kit isn't for a little while again, so now you can go ahead and smash this. Don't go down yet. Pull these levers though. Okay, I almost I almost messed that up. So okay. So now we're in here. This isn't a mini kit, however, if you build this and then come in here, there are some secrets I actually want to explore. This I always like this room. I thought it was a double score zone. I guess I was wrong. But you get to unveil one of these things, which is awesome, you know. Oh. Careful, I just fucked that up pretty bad. You can force that and get the rest of the pieces for it. And then you can force this. Oh yeah! I always love interacting with these things. They give so many studs. Okay. Now, the real kicker in this room is this TV here, which I think is just so cool. How do you activate the TV? I forget. Let me just force it. Oh, you gotta put the antenna on. Yeah, bro. You got like the Star Wars news station, Mos Eisley Spaceport, Jawa cereal ad, and foreshadowing for one of the bonus levels. Yeah, I don't know. I always really like that. You can like change the channels and see little Easter eggs in there. I always like seeing the Easter eggs in these games, so I always get those. Also, this isn't a mini kit either, but you can force that dark side grate to get a blue stud. So. The super lightsabers with the super Jedi Slam is so OP. Characters that usually take like 2 to 3 hits to kill will die in 1 hit. Also, with the force pull, you can kill the gunk. You can kill the gunk by pulling it as well. You no longer have to do a full combo. Let me go ahead and kill that Jawa right away. So now in this room, this is where you're gonna have your next mini kit. Okay. So it is actually which one of these was it actually? I forget. It's one of those two right there, though. It's one of these two. It's one of these two over here. I think it's this one, however. But if it's not, just push these boxes into the other ones. In one of these, we'll have a mini kit. So, once you collect that, you should have 5 mini kits. I got it in story, but you should have 5 mini kits. Okay? Now you can go ahead and go up once you have that mini kit. And then there's this little gate right here that you can Dark Force to get a blue stud. However, you're gonna still need this Dark Force to get the next mini kit. So go ahead and Dark Force these braces off the wall and then switch to a short character. Now you're gonna have that gate open once you get into this room. Then step on that and then come in this room. You can force this. I'm pretty sure that'll turn the lava off. Alright. Yeah. There's something else that comes up top first, and then once you shut that off, then you can float on over and get your 6th mini kit. That is number 6. Okay? Okay, now we got this right here. Just gotta walk on these buttons all smooth like. Now pull these. We're gonna have to proceed. Okay. Yeah, I know where we're at now. Fuck this, we don't need this. However, I am going to kill the Jawas right there. So that I can do that in time without getting fucked up. Okay, now we come back outside. Once you're back outside, we're gonna come all the way over here and Dark Force this little spring right here. I forgot I had the dark side extra on. Alright, now you got this. Now you're gonna take this bantha and park it. You're gonna take this bantha and park it on this big button. Once it's on the big button, you're gonna take yourself and press the small button. That should then let this go down, and that should be your 7th mini kit. Okay? What is it? Use double jump into a platform that will lower. Oh. I know what we're doing. Let's go ahead and keep going. So, when you come right here... Oh shit. Pick up an item and use the force. Place it. Okay. We're still at 7 here. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. Backtrack a minute. Come back to this terminal that you just activated and force this grapple up. Once you use the grapple, this floating blue stud here should be minikit number 8. Then you can go back to what we were doing. So... now over here, you gotta force that bridge over. Once that bridge is forced over, I want you to double jump onto this rock. That will then lower it. And you can get that blue stud right there. It would be your 9th mini kit. So now there's only one more for me to explain to you. Do a story beat real quick here. But I'm actually gonna do this a little bit to show you a little secret. Once you force these, you will get pieces to build a little platform, and you can double jump up there, which this area right here is a double score zone, which we were able to get up to in story. However, you couldn't get that blue stud, and now we can. So go ahead and float on over there. We can get that blue stud now. And it makes it a times 16, which is pretty cool. I think that's worth it. It's a times 16. Go ahead and fuck on those Jawas. Wait, pause. Pause. That's not what I meant. I meant like fucking on them with my gun. Like, wait, alright, you know what? I'm just gonna forget I ever said that. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. Okay, so you can build this land speeder. And then you can, I forget the small item building. Okay, yes. So it's all the way on the back platform back here. You can either build that or you can just jump straight up on the rock. You really don't need to build that. I don't know what that's there for. This floating blue stud right here, you see how the one up top is on there? But the one that's floating would be your 10th mini kit. So once you grab that... oh no, let's not go to the hub with Gonk. No. Once you have that, you should have everything. That's 10 out of 10 mini kits and a red brick. So now we can exit. And somehow that level took me shorter than Secret Plans. That's why I was saying, like, free play's weird. Even the long levels you can get done quickly. Like, that took longer than Secret Plans. But what my story playthrough, that took over double the time than Secret Plans did. So it just depends. So now, our mini kit is the sand crawler. That's awesome. The thing probably sucks in the mini kit bonus, though. Like, it definitely sucks. 16 million. Inching ever so closer to getting that times 10 multiplier. No. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I'm actually going to jump back into the stream manager and see if I had any chats. No chats this time. Okay, we're good. Let's just keep it pushing. Okay, so why am I R2? That is not who I was. I exited the level as Darth Maul, but okay. Mos Eisley Spaceport is the next one. We have 2 mini kits and a red power brick here. So I know exactly where the red power brick is, though. So let's see. Maybe Obi-Wan Episode 3. Alright, so here we are, right here. This is where we start out. Now, this first mini kit, you gotta come back here and use someone that can use the Imperial panel right here. Darth Vader would do. I don't... Because I said Vader will, I kind of sounded like I had a fucking lisp for a second, but I don't. Alright, I'm pretty sure you just force these 2 shower heads, and then a mini kit appears. Yes. So there's your first mini kit of this level. That should be number 1. Alright, now we gotta go around and find 3 carrots. Wherever they are. There's the first one. The first one is right under this awning right here. Let's see. We're just gonna have to go around and destroy some shit. Okay, that's not it either. Let's see here. Got some things to destroy. Excuse me. With our thermal detonator. There's the second one right there. Right where this bridge is here. You can force this one up so that you can actually platform and get up here. I think that's pretty neat. We're going to ignore that for now, because I'm going to come back and show you what that does in a minute. I think the last one is right here. Yes, it is. So there you go. Now that one appears in the middle of the sky, and you're probably like, well, how in the world do we get that? Well, guess what? I'm about to show you. So, I'm pretty sure you gotta come back here. You have to build some kind of fan, I know. So... Bro, can I... Bro! Bro, force the... Okay. Bro. Fuck off. None of that is it. Oh, actually, I am a imbecile. So what you want to do, actually, is come up here. And then, what's funny is you don't even need to float over here. You can literally just... Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not going to waste any more time doing that. Do we have Django with us? Yes, we do. If you time that jump right, you can make it across, though. I did it in story, but I'm just not going to do it now, because, yeah, that's just going to take too long. Use this bounty hunter panel, and that should shoot out some, pieces. Sorry for wasting time there. I just completely forgot where this was. So, yeah, now we can go ahead and build this. I really want fast build, I'm not going to lie. I really want fast build. So, now that fan is assembled, you can go ahead and have it take you up to your second mini kit. That one was really long, but yeah. It's all done now. So now we're gonna circle back to here. Now I want you to force all these trash can lids off, and then there's gonna be pieces in all of them. Now switch to an astromech droid. Now inside of here will be your red power brick. So once you come in here, you should have a red power brick. So now you're at 2 mini kits and a red power brick. Sorry, I just had a brain fart right there. I was like, wait a minute, what? Which one am I on? Alright, so... Here it is. Alright, I'm gonna show you the actual way to get up there, though. Because that wasn't... That was like a fluke. I just beasted that. Alright, so... When you're done your when you're done your red power brick, literally just come straight across this way and come up these stairs. And then you're gonna want some dark side to force that so that there's a hole in here now. Now drop down, and that should be number 3. There's also a little There's a little chute you can go in up here. There's no mini kit, but you can still do it and get these blues that are up here. Now come up here and you can go ahead down. Now that we are here, we're gonna... So, it looks scary. It looks like you can't get up here. Now, what you're supposed to do is go up there, but you don't need to do all that, bro. You can literally just come in here. I'm gonna show you a little trick. You can hop on this wall right here. You can stand on here. You won't slide, and then you can just get up here. Now, once you're up here, you want to build one of these turrets. You don't need to build the other one. You only need one. And then you're gonna shoot 10 womp rats that come out of these little holes. I can't hit any. There we go, there's 5. Alright, now that blue stud that appeared would be your 4th mini kit, so that's number 4. Now we're gonna hop down here and destroy this with a thermal detonator. Now, go ahead and build this pushy. Now push the pushy all the way until this gear goes all the way up top, and then some grapple point pieces should drop down. Just like that. So go ahead and build them. And then you can grapple on up. And mini kits should be right there. That is number 5. That is number 5. Now, directly next to it, you should be able to force 3 boxes. Well, first, I'm going to thin this crowd a little bit. You should be able to force these 3 boxes to get right on up there and collect your 6th mini kit. That blue stud up there should have been your 6th mini kit. And now you should be caught up with me. 6 mini kits and a red brick. So now we're gonna go ahead and proceed all the way to the cantina. What's great in free play is that you do not need to build that AT-ST. You can just blow that up and go right inside the cantina. It's a lot quicker that way. So now we're just gonna go ahead and hoppity 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 hop all the way over here. Now you have to defeat all of these enemies in this area, however. Unfortunately, it is just the way it has to be. The door will not open if you don't defeat all the enemies. So now we're in here. Just go ahead and shoot all these. In case your character wants to be a droid or something. Although it looks like he switched. Let me be Obi-Wan. Okay. So in the cantina, there's a small chute right here. Go ahead and switch to a short character. And then get the mini kit that is on the table. That's number 7. Hello? Alright, I guess that's not timed. I don't know why he didn't pull that with me, though. Okay. That is it for the cantina, though. There's nothing else in here. Just go ahead and proceed. Okay, now you're out here. Now there's gonna be 3 black trash cans, or not black, there's gonna be 3 gray trash cans that hold these big, like, plum-looking things. I'm not really sure what that is, but there's number 1. I have to look for these. Alright, that's number 1. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else up here. There's a bounty hunter panel up here. We can go ahead and use that. And I'm pretty sure this will actually give us a little bit of a shortcut, actually, if we use this. There should be another one in this area as well. Yes, right in those 2 black trash cans, there is another one. Okay, so there is a 3rd one right there. There's another panel, though, however, right here, which I think circles back to the other area. It's kind of like Secret Plans, where you can, like, take a bunch of different routes, you see? So, what I'm actually gonna do is come to this area right here, real quick. I think you can go back. I'm pretty sure you can go back. So, apparently it's right next to the cinema. So, what you want to do is destroy this rock right there. That will give you the 3rd one, and then it's going to spawn in that area beforehand. So, that's how you know you can go back. So, there we go. Just go ahead and go back to the other area. Now you should be able to just hop on up here and get your 8th mini kit. So now we gotta go and backtrack to the area that had the, oh, you can hop up there. Okay. We gotta backtrack to the area that had the 2nd rock. Or, not the 2nd rock, but like the 2nd plum thing. Whatever that was, the like plant, the 2 out of 3 there. So back to where this bounty hunter area was. So yes, it is right here. So if you come over here, what you could have also done is, you see how it all connects? There's a bunch of different ways that you can get to these areas. You could have went back to the cinema and dark forced all of these off, you know, and then came in here that way. So either or works. So once you are here, you gotta take both of your characters at the same time. You see how when you spin one, he forces the other? So you gotta do them at the same time, and then you can get minikit number 9. Now the last minikit is in the cinema, so now when you hop down here, you want to take R2, or an astromech droid, and open up this panel. Head on inside. Now inside you got a double score zone. And you pretty much just gotta destroy everything. Just break stuff like Limp Bizkit, and you will end up getting the last mini kit. So just literally destroy everything, including these things up here. Once you destroy all of those, this will open this up right here, just like so. And it plays a little highlight reel of all the cutscenes from LEGO Star Wars. Now, what I'm wondering is, in LEGO Star Wars 2, does it include the prequels? Or is it just the original trilogy? That's what I want to know. But in this game, it plays the whole reel of, like, all the movies. You see, we watched Phantom Menace, now this is episode 2. Oh, no, I guess it just did, episode 1 and 2. But still, it's a nice little touch right there, attention to detail. And you can, like, destroy the fuck out of this thing, dude. It gives a lot of studs. I'm pretty sure you can destroy it further, actually. Like, you can destroy this entire screen if you want. Like, the whole thing. So that's what we just did right there. Alright, once you have a big enough hole in the screen, though, you can jump up and get your final and 10th mini kit of this level. Now we can save and exit. Where are we at now? Okay. We're gonna... let's see, did we hit 18 million or no? Nah, not even close. 17,200,000. All right. Cool. I'll hop back in the stream manager, see if there's anyone that left any chats. No, it's not a difficult, well, I mean, it is. It's kind of like difficult to know where everything is, but like over time you kind of just get used to it. I've 100%ed this game probably about 15 times by now. I've been playing it my entire life, so like it's like secondhand nature by this point. So yeah. It's your first time to play this game. No, it is not. I have been playing this game for a very long time. If you're a Star Wars fan, you know all the different abilities that everyone should have. It's a bit easier to guess. I will say that. So that makes a world of difference. But anyway, let's go ahead and go to the next level. We have 3 of 10 mini kits on this one. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. Who do we want to be? I want Django, I'm not gonna lie, but... Here, we're gonna be Indiana Jones. I promised last time that we would play him, so let's go ahead and use him. I never realized that there's like... There's weird issues with him. Like, his face doesn't line up. Like, his picture looks like Indiana Jones in the game, but in the game, he's just Han Solo with a fedora. You notice that? Like, he doesn't have his beard or anything. He's just Han Solo with a fedora. That's weird. Little developer mistake right there. Alright, anyway. So, luckily we're in free play, so we don't gotta do this bullshit with the stormtrooper helmets anymore. Okay, so... Now we go to the right here, and then just like we did in story, we did this one in story, but I'm gonna show you again. No! There you go. Just grab 10 Stormies and just drop them in here. Well, there's other people in here than just Stormies, but still, you get what I'm saying. Just drop 10 enemies in this hole right here. Eight. 9. And then here's the last one. Alright, once you've done that, this thing will come out. That blue stud right there should be your first mini kit, but you gotta grab it with the crane. Just like that. That should be mini kit number 1. Alright, now we can go ahead and proceed this way. Now, come back here. There's a protocol panel to use. I'm gonna just go ahead and... Oh, that's his backslash? That's really cool. You know what I really like about Grievous? Well, first of all, let's look at his combos, bro. He looks so cool. But his combos and his design was not actually based on the Revenge of the Sith model. It was actually based on the 2003 2D micro series of Clone Wars, where John DiMaggio, well, it says John DiMaggio played him, but he doesn't have any voice lines, so he kind of wasn't played at all. But yeah, he looks awesome in this game. Yeah, bro. Alright, so that blue stud in there, after you open the elevator with a protocol droid, would be mini kit number 2. So now you should be at 2 mini kits now. So now we come down this way. Okay, so in story you would go that way, but this time you actually want to go the route that Obi-Wan goes, by gliding over this gap. And just keep going down, going down, going down. Now, that is your third mini kit right there, in that little room with the window. Now you're going to come back out here. And you're going to want to, or actually, because I have arts, since I just have an astromech droid, I want to be able to get on that railing and just, yeah, so I'm going to take a few of those out. Are you kidding me? Depth perception is really bad here. Okay, I'm going to just go until I can't no more. Grapple up here. Now switch to a short character like Wicket. And then that'll give you... Oh yeah, that was the third one, so this should be number 4. That was number 4. Okay. Now, just proceed until you get to the area that Ben Kenobi pulls all the switches with. Because in free play, you gotta do what he does yourself to get a mini kit. Is Vader the only force wielder we have here? Might be. Alright, yeah, so go ahead and shut these off just like he did in story. And once you do, a mini kit will appear up there, grapple up there, and grab it. And that is number 5. Now I wonder, can I do this? No, I can't. So, I'm gonna see if there's a way around from inside here. Yes, no, maybe so, yeah. Okay, so there is a way around from there. And let's see. Now there's this area with the elevators, right? Or wait, actually, I'm past that already. Alright, now you got some elevators here. There's secrets in these, but I don't think that there's any, I don't think there's any mini kits, but there are some secrets. This one takes you up, and there's like this bonus area room with Indiana Jones hats. I don't know, it's pretty funny. So anyway, oh, they both take you to the same spot. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna actually go back to where we were. I just wanted to show you that real quick. So we're actually gonna cross back over into the other side of the hallway. Now we're gonna dark force this door. That'll turn these into platforms. And then you can go ahead and jump on up and get your 6th mini kit. Yeah. 6th mini kit. Alright, I think... Okay, I don't think it was talking about that. Alright, cool. So, never mind me going back and forth here. You're supposed to actually just stay in that right side of the hallway the whole time. So let's go ahead and proceed. Or actually, I think I missed the red power brick. Let's see. Let's see where this is. I think I missed this red power brick. I'm sorry, guys. This level's a little sloppy. I'm doing this one a little sloppy. I didn't even realize. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so for the red power brick, I want you to come all the way back to this part here. Okay, so this is as soon as you go into the split hallways. I want you to, so you do need to go on the left one. Come all the way back on the left one. And then open this R2 panel. Now, once in here, you can float on across. And then grapple up top and get your red power brick. So what's that? Six mini kits and a red power brick. That's what you should be at right now. I do apologize for all the running around back and forth. I didn't have this as pinpoint accurate as all the other levels that I did so far, but it's alright. Now we can go ahead and go back over here and in here. Now, we are in this area here. Now, go ahead and grapple on up here. Once you're over here, you can glide all the way to this ledge over here. That is number 7. That is number 7 right there. Now when you're in here, this is going to be the last mini kit to catch you up with me. You see all of these stormtroopers on the computers? You want to shoot all the computer screens. Shoot all of these computer screens. After that, that should open up a little stormtrooper TV and spawn a blue stud. That blue stud would be a mini kit for you. So that should be mini kit number 8. Which I believe puts you on par with me. Yes, it does. There's a little thing to force right here. I don't think it gives you anything but studs. Yeah, it's just studs. Alright, cool. Now you build a little stormtrooper access panel here. Now here we go. Okay, so what you want to do is ignore that for now and stack these boxes up. Once you stack those up, hop on top. Push this right over here. That will break the gate that is holding mini kit number 9. Now, I think just do that to go to the next area, right? Yeah. The other one takes you up top to a double score zone that you can like play around in, but I think I'm good for now actually. So, we're just gonna go ahead and get to this last mini kit. Now you want to go all the way to the end of the jail room, past all the cells. There's going to be 2 panels right here. You want to interact with... You want to interact with the protocol one. Right there. And there is mini kit number 10. So, after that, you're good to save and exit. Tractor beam is the red power brick. Well, wait. Yeah, there we go. 18 million right there. Awesome. What's our time at now? Oh, we're already over an hour. We're gonna finish this movie in one Let's Play, though. I don't care if it goes for 2 hours. We're finishing this movie. There's only 2 left now, so. Alright, so now we're going to Death Star Escape. 4 mini kits on this one. You know what? We're gonna go back to my goat. Let's be Count Dooku. Alright, so here we go. There's nothing in here in this first area. Not even studs, really. Just that platform only gives you studs. So, right here, what you want to do, the first thing you're going to get in this level is actually a red power brick. So, you want to use your protocol droid here to get into this, this panel, right? Now, once you are in here, you want to build this right here. I think it's a fridge, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a fridge. We'll build that fridge and then force open the door. It looks like we're having red power bricks for dinner. Go ahead and grab that, and then you can, I think, yeah, you just jump up towards the door and it opens. So now, once you're doing that, go ahead here. In this next part of this area, because it's not really a new area, it's just the next part of the area, you want to grab someone with a thermal detonator and throw it at that little silver object in the corner over there. And then go ahead and grab your first mini kit. That should be your first mini kit, okay? So now we go to the next area here. I'm gonna just pull this all the way. I don't really care about that blue stud. Let's go ahead and pull this all the way. There we go. Now we are here. There's a power-up if you want it. Destroy. Destroy. So, now you want to just do the story beats until you can get up there. Until you can get up there and unveil that vehicle. Because we're going to take that chute that's under it. I'm pretty sure you can see it probably from here. So, once you do that, can you just, yeah, you don't even need to do the grapple. You can just double jump up there, which is pretty cool. Now, one more story beat here. There you go. No, I almost forgot. Switch to a short character. Bro, who is doing that? Bro, I'm killing him. Oh my god, he's so annoying. Oh my god, he's so annoying. I can't wait to kill you. I can't wait to kill you. Like, what is homie doing? Hey, shut up. Thank you. Okay, so after you do that, you should have 2 mini kits. After you do the small character shoot right there. Okay, now we. Oh yeah, Bro, stop! Oh my god. That is so annoying. Oh shit. First try? First try. Alright, cool. I actually... okay. Yeah, we can go to the next area. Go ahead and use this Imperial panel. Now you're gonna be in this room right here. First thing you want to do is hop on this crane and have these stormtroopers clean this window. Now when you hop off of it, a blue stud will appear in the air. That is your third mini kit. Now thermal detonate that. And then you should be able to grapple up and use a short character to go through that chute. Now, once you're in that chute, there is 2 blue studs right there. And I actually don't think that there's any mini kit in here. I don't hear any sounds, so yeah, that's just a little blue stud secret. That is all that is. So we can go ahead and proceed, actually. So what are we at? 3, right? 3 and a red power brick. Now we're at this part. Just keep on doing the story beats for now. I just want to kill them all at once, dude. I'm like... There we go. Okay, now that you're in here, you want to dark force this wall right here. And then walk in there, and that is your 4th mini kit. Okay? Now we're gonna proceed, I think. Use the force to lower a platform. Hold on. Did I miss? Because that was the dark force wall. Yeah, no, I don't think I missed anything. I think it's in here. Yeah, actually. I think I know where it is, actually. Oh, fuck you. I'm double jumping. Like fuck you. Alright, so just get this elevator going. Once you do, you can grapple on up. 1 second here. Alright, now once you're all the way up here, you can force this and it will lower down a platform for you. So you can jump up and get mini kit number 5. That should be number 5. Okay. At the beginning, double jump to the platform. Okay. I think I know where that is. What's this? Oh, it's a blue stud that falls off the fucking map. Okay. Pretty sure we can proceed. Hold on. Let me see over here. Is there anything over here? I don't hear a mini kit. Oh, I don't even think I can get over there with anyone except for Django, and they didn't give me Django. So, guess what? There's nothing over there. Alright. Penultimate part of the level. Oh, right here. Okay. Double jump to get on the platform this mini kit is on. I did it with Hans somehow in this story. I'm pretty sure I fell like 3 times before I did it though. But yeah, that blue stud right there should be mini kit number 6. Minikit number 6. Now, I'm pretty sure you gotta destroy 3 of these. Yep, and they drop those weird googly-eyed grape things again. So that's 1, 2, and 3 right here. There's 3. Now that blue stud that appeared should be Minikit number 7. Now, next up, you go to the room with the 1,000,000 Stormies. Now, luckily... Wow, that was so satisfying. That was so satisfying. Not gonna lie, I really want to get all these blue studs with the power-up, including the one that we get from building this wall and tearing it down. There we go. I didn't want to walk in there, but it just wasn't giving me what I needed, you know? So, alright. Once you're in here, you can force these 2 boxes right here, and then jump up here and get your... That is your 8th minikit. That is your 8th minikit. Now, when you're in this room, what I want you to do is come all the way to the right. I'm doing this one first because it'll put you on par with us. So, in story mode, they literally just let you grab a minikit right in front of your face. So what you do is, this is the room that C-3PO and R2 would be in. That one that's floating in the middle would be your 8th minikit. So now, or, no, 9. 9, sorry. Yes. 9. So now you should be caught up with me. Now the only other thing we need to do... oh, it's so satisfying, dude. Now the only other thing we need to do is get up there. You see that right there? So this is the room where Darth Vader and Obi-Wan were fighting in story. But for some reason, it looks like he's by himself right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite Star Wars history, and we're going to kill him with Count Dooku to get his get back for the do it part of Attack of the Revenge of the Sith. We're going to get revenge on him right now. What's up? Twice the mechanics, double the pieces. Fuck you, you robot piece of shit. Alright. And then you can go ahead and grab that. What does this panel do right before I leave? I want to see. Has a little bat come out of the top of the clock. Okay. So, that is it for level 5. Ooh, invincibility, guys. That's big. That is huge. Nice. I'd like to get a minikit detector, though. Like, when am I gonna get that? Like, there we go. Alright. Go to the next level. And this is going to be the final level of this movie as well. How long have we been going now? Oof. An hour and 25 minutes. Not too bad, not too bad. Actually, not too bad. Rebel Attack. So I have 6 minikits here. Tried not to get all of them. So, there's a bunch of... Oh, wait, hold on. We're not there yet. We gotta do this. So, there's a bunch of mechanisms that you need to shoot the green side of the pusher to have it come all the way out. There you go. So, you see that? And blast the cage, and that's minikit number 1. So now, shoot some blue tubes on the right. It's not that. So there should be a section where you blast these off and you can go inside to get a minikit. I think it is up here. I think it's these ones back here, next to this turret. Yes, blast those open. That blue stud right there should be your second mini kit. Okay, now come to the left. Directly left from your last one. You're gonna have two turrets in here. You need a TIE fighter to get into that TIE gate right there. And then blast this with a torpedo. After you do that, shoot the cage that comes out, and that should be mini kit number 3. Okay. So, now we're good to blast all these and go to the next area. Alright, go ahead and blast that door down. Go to the next area. So there should be another one of those mechanisms. There it is, all the way up here. So first I'm actually gonna lay some torpedoes right here, so I don't have to come back to this later. I don't have to backtrack like 70 times. There we go. Now, right here, there's another push A. So go ahead and shoot the green. And then that right there should be number 4. That should be mini kit number 4. Now you gotta open this TIE gate and try to go over all of these buttons. It's really difficult though. Like, you see what I mean? Like, it's annoying. You'll eventually probably get it, though. There you go. Once you go over all of the buttons, a mini kit should appear in that cage. Go ahead and blast it and get number 5. Number 5. So now you're going to need to stay your TIE fighter. You got to open this door right here. Now you got these. I wonder if I put on exploding blaster bolts. It doesn't work because it's exploding blaster bolts, not ship bolts. It does not work. Okay. So we gotta go find a bomb. Where is the bombs? It ain't there. Okay, it's the TIE gate down here to the right. So once you open that, it's going to stay open. So now grab a snow speeder or one of the other ones that can tow a bomb. God damn, how did that even happen? This is the most annoying mini kit in this level, so just be prepared. Because you have to tow 4 of them onto here. Like, they could have easily made it 2. I don't know, it's annoying. Although, if you place it right, I think you only have to do 1. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro! There we go. Yeah, okay, I was wrong. It's only 2, but still, it's tedious as hell. You saw how that just got stuck there? And for some reason on this map, the bomb disconnects more than any other level. But this is only a feature in free play in this level, so that's a plus. You don't have to tow bombs in story mode at all. It's just all torpedo-based. Which is why I like it way more than Into the Death Star or the godforsaken Hoth battle level. Yeah, like you see this time it's not really detaching at all. It's weird. It's really weird. Just picks and chooses when it wants to work and when it doesn't. Which might cause you a huge headache. Bro, come on now. That's both times it got stuck. There we go. Be careful, that thing might get stuck. Go ahead and blast that. What is that? That is your 6th minikit. So once that annoying-ass minikit is out of the way, you can finally go ahead and proceed. Near Imperial door from the previous minikit. What? An Imperial door? My guy. This is a ship level. Oh, he means a tie gate. Okay. Blue tubes to the right. Okay, it should be... Yeah, right here. Here we go. In there, that blue stud I just got would have been your 7th minikit. Okay? That would have been number 7. So right in there. Now, I'm gonna get off of that fucking dumbass ship. I like being the X-Wing. Now we just gotta destroy all these things. Once you do that, this force field should go down. Okay. Now you can proceed. There should be another one of those mechanisms here with the pushes. Where is it? Bro, where is it? What the fuck? Bro. Oh, it's right here. Yeah! Hi! Okay, now shoot the pusher. That should be minikit number 8. Now that's the only minikit in this area, though. Go. I hate when it doesn't hit what it's locked onto, because what's the point of locking on if it's not gonna fucking lock? Okay. This level is actually a lot more annoying than I remember in free play, dude. Now, right here, be extremely careful. You want to destroy these blue tubes on the side of the wall right there to get your 9th minikit before you go forward. That is very easy to miss. If you go over this line right there, you will go to the next area. So be careful. Destroy those blue things on the wall right there before you go. Now, when you're in the trench here, go all the way down. Go all the way down here. Now when you're in this area, I'm gonna get the turrets to leave me alone. Get rid of all these turrets. Especially because the end of the level is right here, so I'm actually not going to save an exit. I'm just going to end the level because there's no point. You know what I mean? It's literally right here. So you got 2 things right here. Make sure you do not hit that torpedo. Do not hit that torpedo, okay? You got one more push A right here. Go ahead and shoot it. One more time. There we go. The cage inside, that's minikit number 10, so now you should be at number 10. And then come to the right, the red brick is right back here, okay? Right back here in that little corridor. Once you have that, you're all set to blast this and end A New Hope. Alright, there we go. So now I'm going to hop back in chat. Because now we won't need this anymore. $20 million! Yes! Yes! We can get the times 10! Yes! I did not think we were gonna get it in this episode. Dude, that's awesome. Although, we're not gonna be able to use it for the 2 bonus gold bricks. But yes, that is so cool. Awesome. There we go. A New Hope is done, but I can't contain my excitement. So what we're gonna do is just buy that times 10 right off the bat, right there. And to make sure that we don't, run out of studs next time, what I'm gonna do real quick before we do these bonuses, I'm gonna hop in here and turn times 10 on. Now we got times 80. So what I'll do is I'm going to come out here and get some studs, because there's some nice studs to be had out here. Actually, now that we're not in the levels, I'm going to turn on my stud magnet so that I don't have to just go around doing all that stuff. You see, now our stud count is going to go up exponentially fast. The reason why I wanted to come out here is so that I could do this. That is why. Give me all of those. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Now we're at 1 million. Okay, we should not run out of studs next time now. We should be good. Okay. So let's go ahead into the episode 4 again. Now we got 2 more gold bricks to get before we end off this episode. Bro, look at Watto. Why are you following me, gang? Alright, now we got our character bonus. You already know what time it is. Django, do your thing. Here we go. There will probably be a power up here, so... Ah, crap. But we're gonna get it all back in profit. Oh, another one. Look at that. I like this one. You got two power-ups right at the beginning. That will probably be another one, if I had to guess. No? Okay. No, that is. Okay, in this one, they're putting the power-ups in spots that are a little different. We're already at 600. Yeah, this one's pretty damn easy. Alright, let's go all the way to the left, because I don't want to just keep shooting stuff in the same area. Because that's boring as fuck. Let's get that power up right before it ends so we can have it continue. And we're almost done already. There we go. Yo. Excuse me. Yo, queen. Yo. Yo. There we go. Jesus, hell. That's it. $117 gold bricks. Awesome. We got like What is it? 43 left to get? $43 left to get. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the mini kit bonus. And now, just like always, we got 6 new ones to use. I'm going to use the Millennium Falcon, of course. Why wouldn't I? Alright. This is neat, because this is like the only one that's like not a planet. You know, we're in the Death Star right now. Because it's the trench run for the mini kit bonus for this. No fucking way, bro. Yeah, exactly. Like, give me that. Give me that shit. Alright. More than halfway done. These are always really quick. So that's why I always squeeze them in right at the end of the episode. Though it makes sense to just, you know... Even if I did all of these at once, like every movie, it would probably only take like 20 minutes. You know, so... How big is the map, I wonder? Give me that. And that should be about it. There we go. There we go, new best time, and this is definitely the longest 100% walkthrough episode so far. But it's alright. There's 118. So let's see. If there's 42 gold bricks left to get. Let's see what they all turn out to be. So there's that. So there's 8 Empire Strikes Back, 8 in Return of the Jedi. That's 16. 16 plus 6. That's 24. Okay. So 24. And I think there's 20 of these. So how... Wait, what? 8 and 8 is 16. Oh, wait, I just did the fucking math wrong. I'm so stupid. So, that's 16. 16 plus 6 is 20... 22. Not 24. That would be plus 8. So, yeah. So, those and then the bounty hunter missions. Alright, coolio. So I'll probably actually do the bounty hunter missions after the challenge. We'll probably finish this up, do the bonus levels, and then do the challenges. That's probably what we're gonna do. I'll probably, although... Actually, nah. I'm gonna just get all the gold bricks first. We'll do the challenge and the super stories last. What I want to do is, so that the episodes aren't boring, I want to split the, bounty hunter missions to where I'm doing it with the bonus level, so that we're not just doing bounty hunter mission after bounty hunter mission. Probably do like 5 of them, then do a bonus level, 5 more, do a bonus level, that kind of thing, so that it's not super boring to watch. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga 100% walkthrough. We now have 2 movies left to get the mini kits on, so I hope you'll join me tomorrow when we go into Empire Strikes Back. But that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next one.